Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of MJ Everyday, a supplementation based episode for you guys today here at MJ HQ. Heading into the warehouse to see this man, our resident supplement expert, boss, Josh.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Not much.
What are we talking about MJ Everyday today?
Can you say it? Because I don't know how to say it. I always say it wrong.
Okay, bear with me here and we might even get something on screen to help you guys out. Epicatechin. Epicatechin. Say it with me. Epicatechin. Say it, Bosh.
Epicatechin.
Epicatechin.
I always just go Epicatechin. That's just Epicatechin. It's just like
EGCG.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go with
Easier.
that. Yeah.
So today's episode of MJ Everyday going to be a little bit of a drill down into Epicatechin, exactly what it is, where it comes from, what its use is in sports supplementation, because not a lot of people firstly know how to pronounce it, secondly know exactly what Epicatechin, or for short, Epicat, does. Bosh,
Yep.
your thoughts?
Thoughts on Epicatechin? So have you told him what it is yet?
No.
No? Alright.
We're stripping it back, mate.
Yeah.
We're going right back to the start.
Yeah. Alright. So it's a cocoa extract, really.
Yes.
That's the first part of it.
Or green tea.
Or green tea, yes.
Yep.
Yes, sorry,
Yep.
green tea or your cocoa. So,
Correct.
That's the basis of it.
Yep.
I guess the two main purposes it would serve in most supplements. One is increase in nitric oxide production.
Yes.
And then the second one, which is the cooler one,
Yes.
is when we start to talk about your follistatin and your myostatin
Yes.
inhibitors, such like that.
All right. So let's break it down first and foremost.
Yep.
You're gonna see Epicatechin listed on the label of supplements either as green tea extract standardized for a percentage Epicatechin,
Yep.
or just Epicatechin, and we don't know where it comes from, but wherever it's come from, it has already been extracted and standardized,
that, yeah.
and you're gonna get that much Epicatechin. So that's what it's gonna look like on supplement labels. In terms of the effects, let's go one at a time. Nitric oxide,
Yes.
please explain.
Increase in nitric oxide production, like
Yep.
just, that's, we're pretty familiar with it. Obviously,
Yep.
increased blood flow, increased nutrient delivery, increased oxygen uptake.
Yep.
Muscle pumps.
Do we know which pathway it works through? Like, is it like citrulline that's a precursor to arginine, and arginine's a precursor to nitric oxide? Does it work like a nitrate through the nitrite nitric oxide pathway? Do we actually know?
Off the top of my
how
head,
it works?
I don't know personally.
We don't know.
No.
We just know that
It
somehow
does. Yeah.
it is a precursor to increased nitric oxide.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Second effect.
Second effect.
And this is cool.
This is the cool one.
I'm gonna have to change hands
Yeah.
because that's how cool this shit is.
Well, do you wanna give him a quick rundown of the two factors we're talking about?
I would love to.
here?
Myostatin, follistatin. So for those of you who are unaware, myostatin is a protein, as a matter of fact, funnily enough, that actually puts a limit on our rate of muscle growth. So it's almost like an inhibiting protein that goes, okay, you're training, you're eating, you're stimulating muscle protein synthesis and stimulating muscle growth. Myostatin then comes and just pumps the brakes.
Goes, hang on, that's enough.
And says, hold on a second, you're putting on a little bit too much muscle in too short a period of time. We need to pump the brakes on these muscle gains. That's what myostatin is. So myostatin is effectively a muscle growth rate inhibitor. How's that?
That's good.
You like that shit?
That's good, yeah.
Opposite to myostatin is another protein called follistatin.
Yep.
And follistatin actually encourages the rate of muscle growth. And we have a lot of these situations in our body where we have either hormones that work antagonously against each other, proteins that work antagonously, proteins that battle for uptake in certain receptors. Myostatin and follistatin are two antagonist proteins that work to either limit or encourage the rate of muscle growth.
Yeah.
So generally speaking, the less myostatin, the faster muscle growth.
Yes.
Or the more follistatin, the faster muscle growth.
Yes.
Epicatechins, where do they come in?
Both. We're talking about both. We're talking about increased follistatin
Yes.
and then inhibiting myostatin.
Correct.
So we're talking about unleashing or unlocking
muscle growth rate potential.
Yeah.
Or rate of muscle growth potential.
Which I'm sure everyone's sitting at the computer going,
how do we not know this?
What are you talking
How have
about?
we not heard it?
You're
Why
talking
is
about
everybody not using this
unlocking natural growth potential?
Yes.
Reducing
and
your
well, actually,
limits.
and that's a big one, non-hormonal as well.
Yeah,
Let's
massive,
point that out.
yes,
So,
which is, you know,
not through hormonal, not through affecting testosterone, estrogen, cortisol, not hormonal at all. It literally just affects these two proteins that are responsible for the rate of muscle growth.
And now we're talking like the holy grail of supplements, really.
We are.
That's what we're sort of
Let me ask you a couple of questions. Dosage
dosage
of epicatechins.
Ooh, off the top of my head, you're wanting to look at like it's a lot more than people normally put in. I'm thinking like 250 plus, even up to like 500 in some products. I'm thinking
Milligrams?
Milligrams
Per day or
yeah.
per serve twice a day?
Ooh, I want to say per day. But
It's not surprising to me. I'm just going to switch hands
Yeah.
again. It's not surprising to me that you're saying ooh,
yes,
because this yields on to my next question is how come everybody isn't taking this shit? Is because we actually don't know. We don't know. There's no studies to kind of back this shit up. A lot of it's anecdotal at the moment. It's very similar to laxagenin.
Yes.
It's kind of like, you know, how much do you take? When do you take it? How many times a day do you take it? Does the effect on inhibiting myostatin and increasing follistatin actually play into faster rate of muscle growth like the theory supports? We really don't know.
Yeah, and we're commonly seeing more the newer products coming out with it.
Yeah.
The dose just keeps seeming to increase.
It does. It goes up and up and up and
As
up.
with most products do, it's just like laxagen.
Yeah.
First it started with 25 milligrams, now we're talking 50 to 75 to 100 and some going beyond that. So it's still very new, very unknown. Well, it's not so much new, it's just been around forever. But
now the application.
Yes, the application.
And this is generally what we find is, you know, a lot of these ingredients have never been applied to sport supplementation before. No one's really looked at, okay, we know epicatechin exists and it's used in a bunch of different, you know, foodstuffs and whatnot, but what's the actual application to the rate of muscle growth? What's the actual application to increasing nitric oxide production? It's still very new, which is exciting for me because I love new shit in the supplement industry because I just think the sky's the limit. But yeah, that's where we're at with epicatechins at this point in time. Do you have anything else you'd like to add? Definitely need to hit a couple of follow-up episodes. This is really just an introduction to Epicatechin, aka Just say Epicat. Epicat sounds cool.
Yeah.
Just Epicats.
What is it again?
Epicats everywhere. Epicatechin.
Epicatechin.
Say it with me.
Epicatechin.
Epicatechin.
Epicatechin. All right, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. This is good.
Thanks, Bosch. Guys, that's a wrap for today's episode of MJ Everyday, an introduction to Epicatechin. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn your post notifications on, both on your mobile, your cell phone, and your desktop PC so you don't miss a beat when it comes to the Massive Joes YouTube channel. Till tomorrow, I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay massive. Thank you for tuning into this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the Massive Joes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.